Alex, there was that play late where you dove on the floor for the loose ball and got it to Lonzo, and he did one of his hit aheads, and Zach had the 360. Can you kind of describe that play from your perspective?
Yeah, whoever it was, I don't know who it was. Somebody drove baseline. I saw two guys trailing in. It wasn't much of a dive as it was kind of a tackle. But I ended up with the ball, just got it to Vooch, and then those incredible passer QB1 throwing that pass up to Zach, and then Zach did what he does. It's a good play to kind of cap off the win.
What do you think about your guys' defensive effort overall, but particularly on Luka?
It was good. They do a really good job of putting guys around him that can shoot and that can do things to complement him. And then he's first team All NBA guy for a reason. One of the best young players in the game, if not the best. You got to give a lot of credit to him because you if you don't show up, he'll make you look dumb. So I think for us, that's kind of the thing with great players. You just got to throw a bunch of guys at them and give great effort, and I think we did that tonight.
What was working for you in the third quarter? I think you had 11 points in that period.
Yeah, I just I got a couple catch and shoots. Just try to be aggressive. I think that was something that I don't think I got away from that, but I don't really force on offense. We got guys that we play through 25 plus point scores that we run offense for, and I try to play my role, but part of me being aggressive is playing off of them. And I think I did a little bit of that in Brooklyn, and then tonight, the ball just found me a couple times, and then once I made a couple of them, you got to get the fourth and the third and the fifth one up. So I just try to be aggressive when I had the ball, and shots went in.
I feel like there's more room for you to be more aggressive moving forward.
Yeah, maybe. The way we play, the guy who's open usually gets the ball. Like I said, we run stuff for Zach, DeMar, Vooch, but part of us being a great team is the depth we have. And I think the other night against Brooklyn, it was Ayo, right? Ayo came off the bench, had 14, 15 points. Tonight I came off the bench, had 14, 15 points. I think that's the great part about our team is, we got bench guys that can do a lot of different things. And the other night I didn't score a lot, but I did some intangible things that kind of helped win the game. And then I think tonight, those other guys, DJ, Alizé, Tony, Ayo, they all did a bunch of stuff that impacted the game, whether it was scoring or not.
With Vooch, did you notice a difference in him at all tonight, or do you feel like he just simply made shots?
I thought he did a good job of not settling when he had advantages in the post. He has some more weight than Porzingis, so I thought he did a good job of getting to his spots and up and under his hooks, not settling, and then on Powell kind of mixing it up. His Powell's a little stronger, but still getting to his spots, and we're doing a better job on offense of finding him. We watched a bunch of film and try to dissect how we could get him better shots, better rhythm. And I think we're doing a great job of that. Zach and DeMar, especially just, recognizing when he's in the rhythm of catching his middies and then we're getting some touch on the block. Vooch is one of those guys, he's never going to complain. He just goes out and does his job every day. So I'm happy for him to see him, have a couple games in a row where he's starting to shoot well. Was never worried about it, but that's just another weapon for our team.
For you guys to get 5 in double figures, it got high octane at the end. You got shot incredibly well, like 48% from 3. Billy's talked about getting 5 to 7 guys in double figures specifically as a goal. How close do you think this is to how you guys want to play offensively?
Yeah, that's like I said. You pretty much know you're going to have 4 guys in the starting lineup score double figures every night, just from the amount of volume that they shoot. And I think it's up to us in the bench to, like I said, find whose night it is. And usually the game dictates that. Like I said, the other night it was Ayo. Tonight it was me. There's been a game where excuse me, where Tony's got a couple buckets kicked in for us. DJ does a great job on the glass and hit a couple shots a couple games ago too. So, the way we play, if we're playing the right way and we have some energy in our offense, the ball in the game of basketball will find a way to, kind of show us whose night it's going to be. And it's just about us taking opportunities.
Tim Hardaway Jr. just said post-game the Bulls are back. Do you sense a growing respect from other teams for how you guys are playing right now?
I don't know. We got a lot of games to go, man. 8-3. I think that's what we're at, right? 8-3. I talked about this on a podcast the other day. It's like we could easily, you know, that we've been down double digits in Boston, didn't really play great the first game against Detroit. Like we have games here and there where we're just kind of finding ways to win. And I think that's that's a sign of a good team, but I think we have a lot of ways to get better. You know, I think that's probably the most encouraging thing for me. 11 games into the season, I don't think you can, say anybody's back, especially for, the prestige of the Bulls. Like they won 3 championships in a row twice. Like being back, that's a big statement.
I think you entered 3rd in the league in total steals. How much pride are you taking in those kind of numbers and the impact you're making on the defensive end?
Yeah, I didn't realize I had 6. I must have got a couple late that were chalked in there, but it's just about being active defensively. I've kind of felt myself, kind of going through the motions a little bit in the first and second, and even sometimes in the third in some games. I'm really just trying to get myself wound up, get myself, locked in earlier, to try and be that pest that I've been late in games, which is why Billy's had me out there a lot, to play good defense. And if the steals come, but it's really just about being in the right spots and playing good defense.
Are you surprised at all at Lonzo's 3-point shooting this season? I mean, he's up to 45% now after tonight.
No, I mean, he did this last year too. I mean, it's nothing new for me. I talked about it again on that podcast. I was talking about him just, I like the way he's playing. He's playing like himself. We need him to play like that for us to be a good team. And, he's kind of the catalyst that starts that first unit. We know Zach and DeMar and Vooch. We know what you're going to get from them. And I think him playing with his pace, being a pest on defense, and then stretching the floor is just really good for our team.
Alex, we're going to take 2 more from Zoom. Leonardo Torres, go ahead.
Hi, Alex. It's Leonardo Torres from Peru. Congrats on the win. Alex, tonight you guys had 26 assists and only 11 turnovers. That's the kind of offense you want for the Bulls this season?
Yeah, I mean, that's the key to success in basketball is having a lot of assists and low turnovers. I think we have sound guard play most nights, and I think that's kind of what keeps us out of trouble. We have good offensive talent and guys that, can create advantages and score one-on-one. So a lot of times, you might not need a pass, but, I think we've been 20-plus assists a handful of times this year. And, that just goes to show the type of team we are. I think we're really unselfish, even with having, 3 guys pushing 20-plus points per game. Those guys, if they see someone open, are going to hit them, which, is just encouraging for us moving forward, knowing that they trust us and we'll be ready to step up when they throw it to us.
All right, last one from Andrew. Go ahead.
Hey, Alex, I'm out here with the LA Times and just kind of looking ahead at your LA trip this weekend for this team. Obviously, a lot of teams have LA connections around the league, but with you guys, it feels like especially so because you and Lonzo, Zach, DeMar, Nick, you've all had that shared experience playing out here. I'm just curious, like, how much is that a factor that having that common ground at all factor in you guys getting off to a hot start, seeming like you gelled pretty quickly? Like, is that something that comes up at all in discussions among you guys?
Honestly, not really. And I don't know if there's anything more to it other than, we got really good guys on the team. Like I just spoke on, really unselfish guys, guys that are willing to, put in the work and work for their teammates and work to win. And we're just really, like everybody gets along really well on the team. I don't think there's, anybody on the team that you're not happy to see each day and show up to work. So when you got guys like that, it makes playing basketball really easy.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.